boop, boop, boop. What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we managed to get through the rest of our final classes. We've managed to completely finish up all of our coursework and get through pretty much all the story beats that they have to offer. In this episode, we might be finishing off everything today. All we have really left to do is to take on the legendary Pokemon that were sealed away by the stakes. And I've even gone ahead and done that off screen. Right now you're seeing what I've had to do in order to get the stakes. They've ranged from getting just 1 for the purple, about 3 for the yellow and green, and about maybe around 5-ish for the blue. I have saved the last blue one to pull right now, so that way you guys can see just what happens after you pull all of the stakes. I am also going to take the time to essentially state that I tried to get the sweet Herba Mystica, and probability does not like me. In total, I have attempted 15 5-star raids, and just to give you an idea of what exactly it is that you have to do, I'm not sure if I'm already done showing all the stake locations yet, but I'm still going to keep it the way that I have it already. So the way that getting the sweet Herba Mystica works is that you need to have either a 5 or 6-star raid. Those only show up once a day. You can use the internal clock on the Switch to manipulate it, but, you know, you can do whatever you want with that. Afterwards, there are only a certain type of Pokemon that actually have the Herba Mystica. For some reason, my game is only loading 3 Pokemon in the 5-star dens, and that is Blissey, Scizor, and Hydreigon. Out of those 3, only Blissey drops sweet Herba Mystica. And on top of that, you have to successfully complete the den and be lucky enough to get it. So there's only a certain number of 5-star dens. They have to be Blissey. I also need to successfully complete the den, which I was really only able to do with Hunter, Jehudi, and Lorena. And that all depended on types. Hunter could take on, like, dark and normal. Jehudi could take on anything that was weak to grass. Generally speaking, water types were amazing with that, but also rock and ground. Lorena was mostly used for a flying type, and because of Dragon Dance, I was able to boost up enough to be able to successfully do those. Dragon also worked. Thankfully, all the Blissey have the same moves. It's just Soft Boiled, Heal Pulse, Last Resort, and Seismic Toss. So I had to go through all of that, successfully complete the raid den, which could last anywhere like between 5 and 10 minutes to try to do. And after all that, there's only a 10% chance to get the Herba Mystica. I went through about 15 raid dens successfully, and not a single Herba Mystica. I did, however, get so many rare candies, so many experience candies. Just look at this. Just look at this. And so many Terra Shards. I already had enough to change the Terra typing for normal types once. I got another one of those. I got so many for all these types. I can do it for water now as well. Anything else I could already do, like I could already do rock and I can already do dragon based on helping the teachers. But yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot that I had to do. So many experience candies, so I'm pretty much set for the DLCs when those drop. And actually, speaking of the DLCs, I got myself a very nice thing that I want to use for the DLCs. I will let the footage play for itself. No way! Oh, we gotta make this thematic. Yes! Critical capture too! No way! The second shiny this far down. Wow, okay. You know what? Sure. We'll give this Psyduck a nickname. Female Psyduck. I need to pull up random number generator. Okay, this caught me off guard. I gotta pull up everything because I was not expecting to catch a Pokemon today. Okay, let's see what we get. Random number generator, go. Okay, and that is taken. Try again. Ooh. Also taken. Have not redone names yet. That one is also taken. Running very low on names here, apparently. Also taken? Wow, we're going through all the taken names already. That has not been taken. I'm going to try to fit this. Weird, we're gonna have a Golduck in 2 separate playthroughs, because I kind of want to try to use this for something with the DLC, because it's just too good of an opportunity not to do. Ooh, whoops. But this Psyduck's name is Bianca, from Spyro, Year of the Dragon. This is great. Ooh. We're getting all sorts of goodies today. You're not as shiny, but you're at least new. Frigibax. Or Frigibax, I guess, because like frigid. Also, I find this hilarious that I had Hunter out and I just got Bianca. Oh. So yeah, we got ourselves a new party member. We got ourselves a shiny Psyduck now. And I am trying to figure out how exactly I want to do this. Because it doesn't feel right to catch a shiny Pokemon right at the tail end of a series, know that you're going to do a continuation, and then just not use it. So, I have an idea, just because I've already have the Pokemon that I've picked out for the DLC. I'll go into that once we actually start the DLC. I do kind of have a way to try to use this Psyduck, and considering that we've already used a Golduck, I am planning to keep this Psyduck as a Psyduck and just give it an Eviolite. I'm pretty sure I have an Eviolite in my bag. Somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do have an Eviolite. So, I'm just going to keep it as a Psyduck, because Golduck Shiny's not really all that great, and I've already used the Psyduck for both Team 2 and the final party. So using yet another, which is also weird because I also used a Golduck for the Let's Go Eevee Let's Play. So for some reason, Psyduck and Golduck just keep showing up. But at any rate, Yeah, I have plans for this Psyduck. I have plans for Bianca. But anyway, we are missing one final stake and is actually right above the shrine. So enough with all the backtracking and all of the exposition. Let's pull the final stake. So yes, once you pulled the final stake, there is a cry from the associated Pokemon, and you face the direction of the shrine. That was the last one, and so now all of the shrines are available to us. So, now that we've got all the exposition out of the way, let's go find us some legendaries. I do have quite a bit of Pokeballs, so I didn't actually check how many I have. I've got a good amount of Ultra Balls. Some Dusk Balls. I've got enough Quick Balls to at least give that an attempt. And we'll have Hunter out front. So the shrine has been unsealed. Let's touch the shrine. Oh, we just get into a battle right away. Okay, so what is this thing? Wo-Chien. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Weaken the attack of the surrounding Pokemon? It's also only level 60. Okay, I have no idea what this thing's typing even is. Also, interesting naming convention. Like, they did say that these Pokemon were from a faraway land. Wo-Chien, I mean, I'm not entirely sure which language that sounds from. Certainly not Japanese, I can tell you that. Don't know if that's basically what would be... Oh. Aww. Foul play. Ooh. Okay. So it's reasonable to assume that this thing is part dark. The problem is that I am very powerful, and I was not considering anything that could potentially really help me catch things. You know what? It doesn't look like it's weak to water. We'll do that. Also, interesting battle theme. Yeah, I'd honestly like to know what exactly these names are kind of inspired by, because I don't know if it's based on more Chinese or Korean. I'm not really familiar with Eastern Asian naming conventions except Japanese. I can recognize Japanese just because I took that for a year in college. Not to mention all the other games and anime that I partake in. It almost seems like it's dark grass. I think that's probably a decent assumption, considering it used Foul Play and it's using Giga Drain on me. I think dark grass is a good assumption on the type. It's definitely part grass. Power Whip, Giga Drain, Foul Play. Honestly, Aqua Tail, just using that constantly seems like it's the good play to use. Don't have any way to inflict a status condition, but I should still be relatively fine. Alright, one more Aqua Tail, and I think we're good to start chucking Pokeballs. But yeah, honestly, if people... Because I assume that because these are all the same... are from the same collective, that they would have Ruination. Ugh. That they would have similar naming conventions. Because Wo-Chien sounds very specific. And I'm assuming the other Ruin Pokemon. I don't know if that's basically their moniker. But the other Ruin Pokemon would follow a similar naming convention, just because group of legendaries usually do. And there goes Lorena. Okay. Okay. Can't run away either, but I am able to chuck Pokeballs. You know what? Jehudi. If it's Grass Dark, then it basically just shares the exact same typing as Jehudi. And I already know all of its moves, and Jehudi resists all of it. Just Grass and Dark. Of course, this is a legendary Pokemon, which means its catch rate is going to be abysmal. And unless I get a critical capture, this is gonna take a while. I might even need to stock up on a bunch of Ultra Balls, which, granted, with the tons of money that I have, plus all the league points that I've been getting chasing down Blitzies, oh! I have a ton of money, so I can just buy a ton of Ultra Balls and I will be fine. Okay. Giga Drain's gonna be a pain. I thought I had already used up all of its things. I don't really have anything good that won't just immediately kill it. Night Slash, maybe. You know what? Just for kicks, Nest Ball, because that seems thematically appropriate. It was like, no way. And then it broke out. You know what? Stupid Pokeball again. Let's go. The stupid Pokeball is kind of working. Okay, Ruination did a good amount of damage. We'll do one more stupid Pokeball and then I'm going back to Ultra Balls. Yeah, if that's not a sign to go back to Ultra Balls, I don't know what is. The fact that it's also healing is not good, because that's just going to make it even harder to actually catch this thing. Oh, come on! And down goes Jehudi. I don't really have too much that Hunter can realistically do. We'll send him back out. At some point, I might just need to chuck Timer Balls. Still, if it is dark, Brick Break is going to be really bad. Poison Jab would be super effective because it's part grass. I know that. I'm afraid Shadow Punch would just take it out. So, you know what? Let's use a Timer Ball. There we go! Alright. Wo-Chien was caught. Wo-Chien, the ruinous Pokemon. It is Dark Grass. The grudge of a person punished for writing the king's evil deeds upon wooden tablets was clad itself in dead leaves to become a Pokemon. Interesting. Now we're not going to give it a nickname. Send it to the box. So, interesting. You can claim rewards for the progress you've made in your Pokedex. Inquiries were carved into the shrine. The ruinous tablet seal has been broken. Interesting that it updated with that. Alright, well that's one of the Pokemon. Let's go ahead and head on over to the Pokemon Center here first so I can heal and buy some more Ultra Balls. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh, piece of tip. Photo taking tips. If you press the left stick, any of the Pokemon you've let out of their Pokeballs will stay put and wait for your signal. Huh. Interesting that they only tell you that now. But whatever. Let's go ahead and buy. This is overkill. 80 Ultra Balls. And I've got so many League points, I'm gonna use that. And then 8 Premier Balls as well. And then, because I have yet to actually do this, I believe... Here it is. Okay. We've got a ton of things that we can sell. Tiny Bamboo Shoots gives us 3,300 Poké Dollars. Regular Nuggets gives us 35,000 Poké Dollars. Big Nuggets, 120,000 Poké Dollars. Big Mushrooms, 40,000. Balm Mushrooms, 30. Stardust, 24,000. Star Pieces, 36,000. Pearls and Pearl Strings for a lot. Rare Bones for 60,000. Comet Shards for 37.5. So yeah, we got money now. That's after spending about one full major stack of that. God, we have so much money. Alright, now just in case something stupid happens, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because these are all legendary Pokemon, and I don't want to risk fainting them and not being able to catch it again. I'm pretty sure they allow you to retry. They have in the recent games, but I'm still not gonna push my luck. This one is... Ooh. Ice Saber-Tooth Tiger. Another was a grass snail. What's this one? Chien Pao. Okay, so I was right. Okay, Chien Pao. Obviously, it's part ice. And like always, try a Quick Ball. Nope. Sacred Sword?! I'm sorry, this thing has Sacred Sword?! I thought that was limited to the Musketeer Pokemon! Don't tell me this thing is ice fighting. Okay, I'm not sure what to do, so I'm just gonna chuck a Pokeball and hope for the best. Well, that's about as well as I should have hoped. They all know Ruination. Huh. Interesting. Ruination does fixed damage. It deals half of the remaining health of my Pokemon. Very fascinating. I noticed that Ruination didn't say it's not very effective against Jehudi. So yeah, it deals half of my remaining health. And considering this thing's an ice type, I'm surprised it hasn't tried an ice type move. Instead, just using Sacred Sword. I don't really want to risk anything. try a poison jab if I really wanted to, but it did say lowered the defense, and I am quite a bit higher leveled. Ugh! Still, it's only used the 2 moves so far. Ruination just does fixed damage, so I'm not too concerned. Damn it. Still, if Ruination is the only thing he can use that will even hurt Hunter, then I might not need to worry. I can just chuck Pokeballs all day. Sucker Punch. Are all of them part dark? It would make sense if they're to bring about ruin. That it would make sense if they were all dark types. But interesting, it knows Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, Ruination, Sacred Sword. With its looks, I would imagine its last move would be an Ice-type move. Is it possible that it's just fighting dark? Just for kicks. Nope. Interesting. What could its third move... Or third. What could its fourth move be? I don't have a weak enough move I'd be confident in attacking with. At least not with Hunter. But everything else isn't really doing a whole lot. Worst case scenario, I just stall it long enough that it struggles. And then it will deal damage to itself. But I would very much like to know what exactly I'm dealing with in terms of its final move. Icicle Crash! So it is part ice! Okay, so it's either ice fighting or it's ice dark. So no Sucker Punch and Ruination, both of which seem like they're dark. Sucker Punch is dark type. Ruination, I'm guessing, is dark. Jaguri's not gonna be super great. I could try the same thing with Lorena. Yeah, Aqua Tail also would be fine with this. It'll deal neutral damage at least. Aerial Ace would be bad in case it's part fighting, so we'll go with Aqua Tail. Oh. I absolutely should have seen that coming, considering it's quad weak to ice. Do I have anything else that I could use? Atlas? I could just give it either a Zen Headbutt or an Ice. Let's give it a Zen Headbutt. We'll see if it's actually dark. It is dark. Okay. It is in fact dark ice. Cool. Let's use Ice Beam. Liquidation would deal normal damage, and I don't trust myself. If I could freeze it, that would be great. I don't see that happening, though. Sacred Sword's gonna be rough to deal with. Oh boy, this is actually going to be really bad. Let's go ahead. We'll throw out a timer ball. We'll see how well that works. Ugh, not quite. Whew, okay, not 100% accurate. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's use another Ultra Ball. Damn it. Also don't know how many uses of Icicle Crash it gets, and it one-shotted me! Oh, My defenses are all lowered because of its effect. Right. That's also not helping matters at all. Dig, that's gonna be super effective. Double Shock's powerful. I could try Revival Blessing. Cody! Go ahead and use Aerial Ace and weaken it a bit. It is also faster than me. So that's not good. And I fainted it. Not what I wanted to do. Can I... For a little while. Okay. So good thing I saved, because I'm certainly not going to wait for it to basically reset. So I'm going to reset the game, and we're going to try this again. It is nice that the game won't just lock you out of not being able to get the legendary Pokemon, though. Honestly, I don't like that there's a reset timer. I honestly just feel like you should just be able to try again immediately. Coloration looks different, but that might just be because of time of day. Okay, let's try this again. First off, Quick Ball. Maybe we can just avoid everything. Nope, not even a shake. Yeah, Sucker Punch is just going to obliterate Hunter. So Hunter is basically my wall until it just decides to use Icicle Crash. Ruination, I can at the very least tank those hits. So I think it'll likely use Ruination because it is part dark! Oh! So it's going to be more likely to use that. Come on! Because at the very least, Sacred Sword will not do anything to Hunter. So I at least know it's typing. Poison Jab actually wouldn't be too bad. Let's do that. Just hope we don't one-shot it. Ooh, no, but that is some real good damage. Hopefully that makes it easier to catch. Just made it harder. At least it is prioritizing Ruination. If it uses Ruination and Sacred Sword, I'm perfectly content. Just don't use Icicle Crash. And there it goes. I do at least have a backup. Okay. So Icicle Crash is basically just going to obliterate anything and everything that I send out. Let's just go down the line. Use an Ultra Ball. Unfortunately, Poison really is the only thing I can really inflict on this. And I don't like inflicting Poison or Burn, anything that deals damage over time if I'm trying to catch the Pokemon. If it's just gonna use Sucker Punch, I'm perfectly content with that. I thought I had it! And there's the Icicle Crash. Ooh, Jehudi lives! Not expecting that. Oh, come on! Thought I had it. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll send out Tarma. We'll give this a go. And then Revival Blessing. We're at least faster. We're gonna bring back Hunter. And there's the Icicle Crash. Ooh. Karma might be able to survive more if it wasn't a crit. But if we can catch it, that would be great. Ugh! Fine with it wasting its turn. Fine with it wasting its turn. And there's the Sacred Sword. Great. Alright, next up we're sending Cody out. Okay, come on, get in the damn ball! Okay, it still has uses of Sucker Punch. Don't think the Tyrant Balls are worth using yet. These Ultra Balls aren't really working. Okay, I can survive a Sacred Sword pretty easily. It's just Icicle Crash. That's the problem move. I'm consistently getting 2s. It's not staying in the ball. And there it goes. RNG just does not want to be on my side. And I've still got 2 more of these guys to catch. And of course it just uses that. Ooh! Low roll! And not even anything. Honestly, if it has an opportunity to struggle, that would be for the best. I don't know how many power points Icicle Crash has. Or Ruination, for that matter. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's give this a go with a Timer Ball. A lot of turns have passed, so maybe it'll be good. Now... Okay, it's still prioritizing Ruination. Which is good. Which is very good. Damn it! Again, as long as it doesn't use Icicle Crash, Hunter can basically wall this. Well, I just keep chucking balls until it works. Damn it! I believe I've got 1 Pokemon left now. Yeah, Atlas is the only one left. I mean, to be fair, I can just keep chucking the balls, and even if I black out, it's just a reset. Using Ruination at max HP is not good for me. You know what? Considering it's nighttime, Dusk Ball. Maybe it'll have an effect. It did not indeed have an effect. That's not good. I think anything would be able to take it out if it doesn't do fixed damage. Just stick with the Ultra Ball. It's too weak for me to be able to effectively weaken it with anything. Now it's not even doing any shakes. Damn it. Alright, that's take 2. I'm gonna do 1 more take before I do a fail montage. 3rd time's a charm. Let's do this. yes. Rumble, rumble. Saber-tooth tiger crashes out. And this time we're gonna catch it. Hopefully. Maybe. At least I know a poison jab should be good. That lowered it very well. And a sword of ruin. So I guess it's based on the cursed swords? Anyway, quick ball! Ugh. Just does not want to do anything. Alright. Poison jab. It is faster than me, which is not what I want to see. Okay, it's already weakened from the start. Then, we start chucking Ultra Balls. Our odds should be higher now that its HP is at least lower to yellow. As long as it's just basically using anything except Icicle Crash. We should be good. Sacred Sword I'm fine because it does not affect Hunter at all. Thankfully, because of Tarma, I can also bring back Hunter to reserve as a wall, but now I'm not even getting anything. You know what? Okay, since we're not getting anything, Nest Ball, we'll go Silly. Silly did not work. And there gets the Icicle Crash right away. Crap. Okay, let's send Tarma out now. Go ahead, use Revival Blessing. No, not Tarma, Hunter. Tarma can tank a couple of hits. Ideally, it just uses Sucker Punch. Oh! Or I just catch it. Catching it would be the ideal scenario. Especially since all my Pokemon are up, they'd all get experience. I am so close to celebrating catching it, and then it bursts out. It's like, ah, aw. Damn it. And down goes Tarma. Okay, this is really not gonna go well for me. Still, I can't exactly do anything more. It's like, why don't you just put False Swipe on? Yeah, finally! I was gonna say, like, you should just put False Swipe. I could, but you know what? Gonna do this the hard way. Chien-Pao. Yep, the Ruinous. They're all Ruinous Pokemon. This Pokemon can control 100 tons of fallen snow. It plays around innocently by leaping in and out of avalanches it has caused. That is oddly cute. Okay. Halfway done. And yes, we will claim our reward soon enough. Let's head on over to Ground Blight. Before we do anything, because I did not have the foresight to go to a Pokemon Center, I'm just gonna do that, and then Max Potion, and then Hyper Potion. Okay, Hunter seems to be a pretty good lead no matter what, so let's take on... Oh, wait, no. No, don't touch the shrine yet. We're being a little bit too hasty. Let's save the game, and then touch the shrine that would lead to Calamity. Which one's this? This one is... Metal Deer? Metal Deer, it looks like. Vessel of Ruins. Weaken the special attack. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay. Ting Lu. Alright, quick ball. Will it work? I was really hoping it would. Throat chop! They're all dark. They're all dark. Don't forget that. Well, considering it's all dark, let's go ahead. We'll use a poison jab. Not very effective. Okay. So, if I were a betting man, I'm willing to bet this thing is dark steel. In which case, let's use Shadow Punch. I think we can afford to do that. Oh, yeah, that didn't do anything. Stomping Tantrum! I am not going to use a Master Ball. I'm going to use an Ultra Ball because I am not going to survive another self-inflicted attack. And that didn't do anything. Rock Slide. We were looking at ground? Weird. I would have figured it would be steel because of the giant bowl on its head. Let's send Jehudi out. This thing is either rock or ground, in which case Aerial Ace should still be okay. This thing is tanky as hell. I'm worried Play Rough would take it out. Night Slash then. Okay, that did a little bit more damage. But it does have increased crit chance. So I think I'll just use Aerial Ace and try to get into red. There we go! Okay. So we should be good to chuck balls now. I was really hoping that would work. Okay. Honestly, Jehudi's tanking this very well. If he uses Stomping Tantrum, though, that becomes an issue. Damn. No, he's gonna use Ruination. Okay. Just keep throwing Ultra Balls and hope that it eventually works. Right now, it is indeed not working. Wait a minute, I know all four of its moves. Throat Chop, Ruination, Stomping Tantrum, and Rock Slide. Okay, flying is going to be kind of bad. Honestly, Atlas and Tarma would be pretty good. With Throat Chop, I might as well just keep Jehudi out in that case. But in the meantime, let's send out Lorena. We'll send Tarma out in due time, considering it's weak to Stomping Tantrum. Still, all we can do is just keep throwing Ultra Balls. And hope that it eventually works. Because I can't do anything else. Rockslide doesn't really do a whole lot, even with it being super effective. So I'm wondering if this thing is Dark Ground. I feel like Throat Chop also isn't doing it. It could also just have really terrible attack. That very well could be the case. If he uses Stomping Tantrum, that's perfect, because I have Pokemon that are immune to it. we go! Ting Lu was caught. Alright, the third of the ruinous Pokemon. Dark Ground, yeah. Weird, but okay. The fear poured into an ancient ritual vessel has clad itself in rocks and dirt to become a Pokemon. That is a very heavy Pokemon. Alright, we're at 3 now. So let's go ahead and get kind of close to where the last one is. Yeah, Fire Scourge Shrine. So we'll heal up in Levincia first. And I'll also buy a few more Ultra Balls. Actually, you know, I don't think I even need to use a few more Ultra Balls. I've got plenty, admittedly. So I think we'll just heal and then get going. Oh, more field camera settings. You can now adjust how the camera moves while you're exploring the open world. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and head to the Fire Scourge Shrine. I think I know what the final typing is. Admittedly, if I was paying any remote attention, would it have been obvious? Ground Blight. Sure would have if I paid attention. Ice Rend. Sure would have if I paid attention. Grass Wither. Absolutely I would know the typing if I just paid attention to the names of the damn shrines. So this one's a fire shrine. Cool. Well, at least I figured it out now. Instead of getting a ton of comments based on it. Alright, so what's the last one? I also realized I did not. It's a goldfish! I just realized I didn't save. Beads of Ruin. Lowers special defense. Also a bit of a problem. Okay, so now that I Chi-Yu. Huh. That definitely sounds like a persona if I've ever heard of one. First things first. Maybe the last one will go for the quick ball. Damn it! Where's the shot? Bounce! Don't have anything that is immune to that. Send out Lorena. Interesting. Special defense, but balance is a physical move. Still, the fact that it can use bounce is also very problematic because a lot of my Pokemon are weak to flying. Okay, in that case, Dragon Claw. Seriously? Well, damn it. I've got an idea. Well, damn it. I was hoping system settings would change that. Well, this stinks. Hey, the quick ball worked! Wow, if there was ever a place for the quick ball to work, it would be to basically skip the fight that I already did. That is amazing. And I'm going to save now so that I don't have to do that again. That was amazing. Alright, let's go fight a goldfish. Alright, class, so what have we learned? We've learned that the goldfish is not very bulky. Now, for kicks. Oh my, aww. Lava plume. Interesting. Ooh. That might be for the best? Question mark? Let's go ahead and use Poison Jab, because my my attack is lowered, plus I'm off same type. I don't get stabbed. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I was hoping that would not happen. Ooh, wow, this thing really does not have that much health. So I gotta start chucking Pokeballs now. I do not have many attempts for this run. Oh, that's bad. That's even worse, because I don't think... If it's not there, I don't think I can target it. Damn. Okay, well, this is bad. This is really bad. The good news is, I saved after catching the last one. The bad news is I'm probably gonna need to have to reset because, yikes, this does... Well, poison does fix damage anyway. I believe it's 1/8? Of course, it using bounce is making me have fewer attempts at this thing. Probably only have one more shot before it faints from the poison. Yeah, I only got one shot at this. I'm certainly not going to use my Master Ball on it. Not even a shake. Alright, let's not even bother. Okay, third time the charm. Worked for the saber-toothed tiger, hopefully it'll work for the goldfish. I did also change out my lead to Atlas. There isn't really a whole lot that I can do. So I'm just going to use Ice Beam. I also did not use my Quick Ball. Still, Frozen Solid will be great to just make sure that it doesn't get any attacks off while I weaken it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I could also just use an Ultra Ball and see how well that works. Not very well. Alright, let's not bother with checking balls until it's pretty low. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't thawed out yet. Quick Claw, not that I needed it. Okay, one or two more Ice Beams. And there's Ruination. Okay, if I can get into the red. There we go. Yeah, perfect. I was kind of hoping for a freeze, but whatever. We'll take what I can get. Ultra Ball, go! Damn it. Hey. Hydro Pump, why not? It would really suck if we actually had a speed tie. What moves does this have? Ruination, Lava Plume, Bounce. I don't think I've seen its fourth move. Okay, so down goes Atlas, unfortunately. But that's fine. Should have gone to the Pokemon Center. Oh well. Go ahead and just chuck another Ultra Ball. That's all I can do. It's all about throwing Ultra Balls until RNG decides to just give it to me. Do I have anything that won't be... I don't have anything that won't be super effective. I'm pretty sure everything is faster than this thing, though. Super effective, but not really all that powerful. GU almost seems like to be the weakest out of all of these guys. It's not tanky. Its attack is pretty lackluster. I'm outspeeding it. Again, I am like between 12 and 15 levels ahead of it. So where's this thing's stats lie? Damn it. Swagger? Swagger is its last move? Alright. This thing really is the weakest out of all these guys. Then again, between a snail, a stag, and a saber-toothed tiger, yeah, the goldfish is gonna come in last, even to the snail. Okay, but you know what? Swagger is a waste of a move. I don't care if my Pokemon are confused. I can't deal any additional damage to this thing anyway. And there's the Lava Plume. Hopefully, it doesn't just take out all of my Pokemon. Well, aside from Jehudi, I don't think... Well, it kinda does with Tarma, but Tarma actually is neutral to that. It'd be hilarious, though, if it got caught while Jehudi was out. Damn it. Crap. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, just use Aerial Ace. Bounce is not, doesn't even have stab, so it's not too bad. I can live with the paralysis. I'm not attacking anyway. It's not like I can be paralyzed by not throwing a Pokeball. And there's a Lava Plume. Yep, saw that coming. Actually, because it's special defense lower, maybe it's just really good at special attack. I wonder if that's the reason why. Because all of its stats are in special attack. Stupid goldfish doesn't want to be caught. Come on, get in the ball. Your last one. Okay. Swagger's fine. Ruination in and of itself is fine, because that can't take out a Pokemon directly, it seems. Lava Plume, and especially Bounce. Bounce is just annoying just because I waste a turn. Then again, it does put in more turns for... Sure, increase my attack more. It does put in more turns that I would need in order to effectively use a Timer Ball. I'm not sure if this is going to go on long enough for that to really be necessary. Well, Here's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. Swagger plus bounce means I'm gonna be forced to attack because I can't use an item. Okay, well that's gonna be an issue. Well, let's just pray that we can catch it before we run out of Pokemon. So far, it's not looking real good. And again, raising up my attack by 4 stages. Kind of a problem. Okay, yeah. Swagger and bounce is really starting to get on my nerves. Dragon Dance is just gonna work against me. Okay, good. Because that's gonna be the other problem. Because I'm just chucking Pokeballs all the time, it's not counting for the countdown to get rid of confusion. So I basically have to be lucky enough... Okay, that's fine. I basically have to be lucky enough to eventually just snap out of it, and then pray that it doesn't hit me with a Swagger again. Still got Ruination. Okay, let's try us a Timer Ball. Damn it! Okay, you know what? We're in a cave. It seems like it's dark. Let's use a Dusk Ball. Damn it! I'm really gonna have to give this a 4th attempt.
It's like the first one doesn't count because you fainted it right away.
Like, thanks, game. And there goes Lorena. Down to 1 final Pokemon. Looks like I'm gonna have to do another reset. Level between you and Cody. A decent amount. And, oh no. And I'm burned. Okay, so now the clock is ticking. Cool. Let's go for another Timer Ball. A lot of turns have passed. Ugh! Oh, if it uses bounce, I am so screwed. I mean, granted, the burn does kind of counteract that. But it's a moot point because I'm getting damage with burn anyway. And burn doesn't go away on its own. Not without affection bonuses, and I've specifically built this to not have affection bonuses. Oh boy, Ruination's just going to expedite everything at that point. Ugh! Crap. Got like 1, maybe 2 throws. Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Why not? Pretty much given hope on this run. Yeah, I've given up hope. Oh! We got one more. We got one more throw. 45 to 29. Okay, so if he uses Swagger or Ruination again, then we might have a 3rd try, but... And that's game. Damn it! Alright, final attempt before we do a montage. And this time, I am not going to forget to throw the Quick Ball. It worked for the last one. Please work this time. Nope, not even one. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Ice Beam. The reason I had Atlas was just to tank all this stuff. Heck. An Ice Beam isn't even gonna do anything. Alright, I need to find a different plan for this. What could I do that won't give stab? I can try Poison Jab again. Just pray that it doesn't poison. And it uses bounce. Well... whatever. Ooh, it missed! Well, that's a turn of good fortune. Ooh. Oh, why? You have gotta be kidding me! It was perfect! And then it was ruined. Great. Alright, fail montage, go. Oh, finally! Yeesh. Actually didn't take that many tries on this particular run, but my god. This thing just kept dying. Holy crap. Chi-Yu, the Ruinous Pokemon. It controls flames burning at over 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. It casually swims through a sea of lava it creates by melting rock and sand. No, we're good. We're done. And that is all of the Ruinous Pokemon. So, first off, let's save. And then... for the last thing that we're going to do, we are going to, you know what? Let's head on back to Naranja and sleep in our dorm. Ah, much better. Still wish that we could actually decorate our dorm room. Still was a missed opportunity, but what's Game Freak if not a bunch of missed opportunities? Anyway, now that we've caught all of the Pokemon of Ruin... Destro, did you find any of the treasures of Ruin? Sure have. Oh, you caught Ting Lu, the Vessel of Ruin. Oh, how interesting! I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. Judging by its shape and size, this vessel was almost certainly not for everyday use. Perhaps it was a work of art? Or better yet, a ritual artifact housing some sort of deity. I feel there must be some meaning behind the horns and the designs resembling eyes. Could it be that this artifact was fashioned after the deity's very appearance? The mystery grows ever deeper. My thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Look, you have something more to report. What is it? Oh, you caught Ching Pao, the Sword of Ruin. How interesting! I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. So the sword's blade and hilt form the Pokemon's left and right fangs. But what if the sword broke when it became a Pokemon? Or perhaps it was always this way. No, wait. I cannot imagine the king wanting to buy a broken sword. Maybe it was some sort of weapon that was meant to be used in this broken state. Mystery grows ever deeper. My quench for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Thirst for knowledge slowly being quenched. You know that? Blah, 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 blah. Next is Wo Chen. I I've never seen so many wooden writing tablets strung together. It must have been an epic tale. Most excavated tablets are tantamount to graffiti or simple memos. Still valuable tools for learning about the past, but nothing like this. I can't read it, but given the length, it must be a story, yes, or perhaps the words of a curse. If only the words weren't faded. How frustrating. These wooden tablets piqued the curiosity of a king. What might have been written on them? Alright, one more. The most annoying of them all to catch. Chi-Yu. Beads like these were thought to be sacred and thus were worn during religious rituals. I believe they were most often worn as a single bead on the neck, like a pendant, but it seems Chi-Yu has 4 of them. Were the beads worn in pairs, like on the ears and wrists? Or were the rituals perhaps performed by 4 people? What on earth could have caused beads such as these, originally used to ward off disaster, to become the bringers of disaster themselves? The mystery grows ever deeper. My thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Destro. This is simply amazing. You've now reported back to me with all 4 of the treasures of ruin. I never thought that you would be able to do this much for me. You have my thanks, Destro. I would have liked to go looking for the treasures of ruin myself and make them my own, but I suppose it was precisely because I sent you, someone with a pure heart, that we were able to accomplish this feat. They may be treasures of my dreams, but I will allow you to have them for now. Consider this a symbol of my gratitude, too. Take it. It's yours. Oh boy. Nasty plot. Great. Cool. You truly are an interesting one, aren't you, Destro? I hope you don't mind if I continue to keep an eye on you. Hey, we've now finished off Ryford's quest line. And technically, we couldn't make Nasty Plot before. So all that's left is... I'm sorry, I'm just kind of worn out for just grinding. It's one thing where it's like, oh, well, what about just chucking a bunch of Pokeballs? It's different because you have a low chance to do it, but it's very quick in succession. If something has a relatively higher chance rate but takes a lot longer to do, then it's just not as fun because it takes a long time to get another chance. And when you can't even build off it, it's just like it could either take 1 or it could take 100 tries. That's not fun. Again, the more that you have to do in order to get another shot, the less fun it is. Okay, well, what was it saying before that I could get a reward from the Pokedex? That was weird. Anyway, let's take a look at these Pokemon. I'm gonna have to move them to the not usable box. But we can at least take a look as to what we've got here. Okay, so Giga Drain, Ruination, Foul Play, Power Whip. What else does it have? Dark Pulse, Ingrain, Growth, Leech Seed, Mega Drain, Poison Powder, Stun Spore, Payback, Tickle, Absorb, Spite, and Mean Look. Decent enough. Special attack is up while defense is down. It is definitely a special defensive wall. Interesting. Best in HP, special defense, and speed. Great. The special attack's actually pretty decent, though. Ching Pao. Low physical attack, high special defense, best in attack, defense, and special defense, and kind of meh for the other ones. Using a different candy, I think, would probably work best. Okay, so Icicle Crash, Ruination, Sucker Punch, Sacred Sword, as well as Dark Pulse, Night Slash, Snowscape, Swords Dance, Ice Shard, Mist, Haze, Payback, Icy Wind, Spite, Powder Snow, and Mean Look. It's not bad. I think probably Qing Pao is probably the best. Ooh. Ting Lu has a lot of HP, and honestly, the nature's pretty good too. Plus attack, minus speed. Plus HP would probably work pretty well as well. Best in speed, special attack, and physical attack. Well, at least one of those is actually good. What we got for moves? Stompy Tantrum, Ruination, Throat Chop, Rock Slide, along with... They all know Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse, Thrash, Taunt, Whirlwind, Bulldoze, Stomp, Payback, Spikes, Mean Look, Sand Tomb, and Spite. Interesting. Very interesting. And the most annoying of them all, Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu! Yep, very much a special attack and special defense. Very interesting. Definitely explains why those defenses weren't really working out so well for it. Yeah, of course. Good in HP, speed, and attack. Not great. Honestly, not great at all. Lava Plume, Ruination, Bounce, Swagger, along with Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, Confuse Ray, Incinerate, Flame Charge, Will-O-Wisp, Payback, Flame Wheel, Ember, Spite, and Mean Look. Okay. So with that, almost filled up an entire box full of not usable Pokemon. This actually is our conclusion for Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Now, like I mentioned before, we are doing the DLC at a future point in time. We're not saying goodbye to Pokemon Scarlet just yet, but in terms of the main game, I guess, the main game, we're done. I'm not going to be grinding out for any more of these stupid freaking things for the Herba Mystica. I know it'd be great if we could finish off all the teachers. I don't think there's any additional rewards. And I even checked what the rewards were for finishing off this one. And it's literally just a Slowpoke set to add to your picnics, which we don't ever use anyway because that was the rules of the run in terms of using main team. So that's cool. However, with everything taken care of, we'll call it a day. So I hope you all have enjoyed Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. And we will be back once again, at the very least, once Part 2 of the DLC is released. And when there is room in the schedule, which hopefully I can record maybe a little bit and upload a little bit more often than I have in the past month or so. I do apologize that this has taken a lot longer to conclude than I was intending. This really should have been done months ago. But, you know, things happen. Honestly, fatherhood is taking a lot more of my time than I would have initially thought. But it's very much a learning experience. Not only just being a father, but also just time management with these new responsibilities. So I hope you all understand, and I thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully we'll be back to at least a little more frequent uploads very soon. So, until next time, everyone, take care.